Imagine you could sit quietly at any time and speak to your loved ones in the afterlife. Imagine you could even talk to your beloved pets now in the life after this life. You can do more than imagine it, you can experience it. Today, thousands of people can enter a state of mind that allows them to have an uplifting, joyful, afterlife communication with their loved ones. That includes their beloved pets. In this video, I share with you a woman's actual self-guided afterlife communication with her pet and her mother now living in the afterlife. Hello, I'm Dr. R. Craig Hogan, President of the Afterlife Research and Education Institute and Seek Reality Online. I'm the author of 8 books with the evidence you will come to the end of this life, but you will never die. The Afterlife Research and Education Institute and Seek Reality Online have developed a free online training program that will teach you how to have your own afterlife communication experiences while you sit anywhere, such as in the comfort of your home. Thousands of people are having casual, uplifting conversations with their loved ones whenever they want, wherever they want. Some are having conversations every day. A link to the training is in the descriptions below. One woman recently sent an account of her wonderful connections with her dog and her mother, both now living in the afterlife. She's given us permission to share it. This is her account.
I stopped working on my afterlife connections and this journal last November when my almost 15-year-old dog, Ginger, passed away. I felt I needed the space to grieve her loss, and for the first time in my life, I'm 69, without a pet companion, it's been a tough journey. I started up where I left off, stage 4, I think. I've definitely felt her and seen Ginger in the past year. I believe the relationship we have with our beloved animals is much less complicated than with the people we love, so that part, communicating with her, has been easy. I went into the relaxation and guided meditation with no expectations of who might join me, so it was interesting when I went to a different beautiful place of love than I had in my previous experiences. It was a real place that I had been to with Ginger every summer for at least the past 6 or 7 years, and not the beautiful gardens I'd visited my mom in prior meditations. This summer, I have avoided completely the woods and trails of Maine that we so loved hiking on together. In my meditation, the woods opened up to me, and Ginger was there. She greeted me with the shrill voice of excitement that she had only for me, whether I was gone for 10 minutes or 10 days. She had no leash on, so she was unrestricted in where she could go, but she stayed on the path, looking back, encouraging me to follow. Ginger sensed my hesitation, but I heard her message that there were no ticks in this place, and we could go anywhere we wanted. At that, I relaxed and continued on, actually running down the trail, easily following her until we got to a fork in the road, and I wanted to turn around. As when she was here in the physical with me, she pulled me in the direction she wanted to go, so I hesitantly followed, going through a very cloudy opening and into a field and the gardens where I had seen my mother before. Ginger was so excited to show me all of my pets before her, waiting for me. She transmitted the message, "Remember when I passed, and you told me to go play with Sammy, Sadie, Pepper, Pete, and Smokey and Sandy?" "Yes," I said. "They were all there to greet me." Then she said, "You told me that Mimi, my mom, would greet me with a ball and a treat." "Yes, I remember." Look, Ginger's message to me. In the far corner of the garden on the bench that seemed familiar was my mother and someone else. As we drew nearer, Ginger jumped into my mother's lap, and I saw that the other woman was my grandmother. They both greeted me lovingly, and Mom threw the ball for Ginger and made room on the bench for me between them. I was so happy to see them both and all my pets playing in front of me. My grandmother conveyed that she had been trying to communicate all summer. "The cookies," she said. "Ah, yes. I kept making molasses cookies all summer, her favorite, and one that I had tried unsuccessfully to replicate after she died when I was 12. Not even sure why I was making them because I really don't eat sweets, but I justified that they were just molasses and spices. Finish the book, she said in my mind. I was confused. Why did you stop? She planted in my mind. I doubt myself. People don't accept it. Maybe it's my imagination. She was right. I abruptly stopped writing my book, Conversations with Ginger, this summer, and put it aside. All the thoughts and messages and visions I'd had, I just didn't want to share them. Then she conveyed to me, "Why did you stop talking to me? You wrote about us, our conversations together in Missy Lynn's journey. Don't you believe they were real?" She's right, I concluded. As a child, I had conversations with those I loved. My dad and she advised and guided me many times, but talking to a dog? Okay, I actually do, and I will. Thanks, Grammy. I will try to complete it. Well, what about me? She chided. Let's do this more often. There are some things I want to tell you, but this is enough for now. Ginger barked, and I followed her where she said goodbye to me at the edge of the woods. She was so happy, and so was I. Her presence reminded me that we have continued our relationship on the spiritual plane, and that I have done that with my family in the past, mostly as a child, but lately I have not been noticing the signs.
Anyone can have uplifting afterlife communications with their loved ones now living in the afterlife. They're only a thought away. You can go through the free online training at the link on the screen and in the descriptions below. If you fill out the journals at the ends of the lessons, I will help you make your connections. You can communicate with your loved ones anytime you want to. It's like they're ringing your phone. All you have to do is pick it up and talk to them.